Yo, what's going on, guys? Kelvin here. Today we're gonna be reading at my boss hinted me to sleep with her. What is the context behind this story, and why does she want to sleep with a coworker, right? The boss, right? Let's see. Let's read the context and see what is going on here. I, 31 years old, still don't know how to feel, how it happened, and why she want to do this. She is 47-year-old married, and I've been working with her for 3 years. And until last week, our relationship was very good, but strictly professional. The most that had happened between us is a kiss on the cheek when she greeted me in the morning, as she do this with almost everyone. She and I spent a lot of time together. As over time, she made me her right hand, taking me to meetings and meals very often, sometimes just us. I met her husband, 51, and we get along very well. For what I have seen, they had a good life and a great marriage, and I can understand where this came from. She asked me to have lunch with her, as we always do, but this time she kept looking at me, asking about intimate details about me, all ending in her saying she always been interested in me. At first considering me kind and cute, now a puppy she was taking care of, but over time she started to look at me as a man. She had felt this attraction as we spent time together and now wanted to go deeper into this. I always seen her as a mentor and a friend, nothing more. I owe her so much. She helped me to get this job, teach me a lot, and always giving me advice, and I'm very grateful for her. And because of all this, I am afraid of any answers I could give her. If I had to say no, I am not sure if our relationship would become bitter. She could resent me or things could become uncomfortable, and I am not comfortable with cheating. I can't say yes even after she told me she had already solved it and wouldn't be a problem. She told me she would give me time to think about it, and since then she kept behaving as always but just feels so different now. Sorry if I had any mistake reading this. English is not my first language, and I believe he wrote an update to it too. So let's continue reading it. What's the update? I need more context. Reading the comments had helped me a lot understanding a lot of things. First of all, it was hard to me to even think about being sexually harassed by my boss. I couldn't comprehend I was being a victim because I didn't feel like it, but so many of you pointed it made me realize about it. After thinking a lot that night, I decided to do what most people told me, start collecting evidence about the situation and her behavior, to have something I can use to protect myself. Over those first days, I had some texts with her saying that she wanted it, but something just fell off. I didn't feel comfortable. I owe her so much to this woman, but I couldn't just do this without giving her at least a last chance to come clear about this. I asked her if we could talk, just the two of us, just in case. I had my phone recording audio. I stay in her office after the job. On her words, it would be the better place to have privacy. I told her I thought about her offer. She was curious about my answer, but something felt weird. I decided to be completely honest with her, so I told her that, with all the respect she deserved, I was declining her offer. When she asked why, and if I didn't consider her attractive, I told her that, before all this situation, I only could see her as a mentor and a friend, that I admire, respect, and I am very grateful to her. But I just couldn't. I told her that the fact that she is a married woman, even she says that she shouldn't be a problem, made me too uncomfortable. That I respect her and that myself a lot to be a part of an affair. That in other circumstances, if she wasn't married, I could be glad to accept her invitation, but for our sake and the sake of our job relationship, I must say no. At first, she seems to be calm. She accepted my offer and promised me that there will not be any problems between us. But she slowly started to break down until she was crying a lot. She seemed so hurt, so heartbroken. I didn't know what to do except for hugging her tight and trying to calm her. After she calmed down a bit, she told me everything. Some weeks ago, she found out that her husband was cheating on her. It was the fourth time. She told me about their marriage, that for both of them, separation or divorce are not an option. They love each other, and the idea of being apart is too much for them. They tried after the second time he cheated, and both felt miserable. So she ended up forgiving him, giving him another chance, and they lived happy until he cheated again. She told me that over the years, he had been the best husband she could ask for. But after the last time, she was so tired of all this, she was about to end things with him. But they talked and decided to give a last chance to their marriage. That's when her husband convinced her to have her own affair. In order to save their marriage, they wanted to open it. That's why she proposed it. It was like a way to make things between them. She explained to me that she decided to ask me, as I was the only one she could trust enough to ask for something like that. And she hoped that after all we have done together, I could at least think about it without creating a problem or telling anyone. But after I told her I wanted to talk, she started to have a lot of doubts and regrets to ask me because she believed I was about to say yes and later I said no. She was so relieved and immediately felt heartbroken. She said she loved her husband, and after all, she can do this to him. She felt so guilty for accepting this idea, for accepting all the ideas that were followed after doing it. And the thing that hurt her the most is that she realized she wasn't able to do this to him, but he had done it more than once to her. I consoled her for hours. When we were done talking and left to our house, it was almost midnight. She thanked me for everything, for consoling her, for the trust, for being a gentleman, and promised me that everything would be fine. And she said she was happy I ended up being royal and a good friend. After that, the weekend was very quiet, and today she seemed to be way better. She told me everything is okay. They are talking, and I don't have anything to worry about. What a What an oddly positive turn of event, all things considered. Yes, but I still feel bad for her. She's been carrying a lot. Yeah, so I do feel really bad for her too because she's with a husband that constantly cheat on her, right? And cheaters, you forgive him once, they'll go back again and again and again, and it's fourth time that he cheated, and she still managed to forgive her. You can say like, oh, let's end the relationship. She mentioned that ending the relationship just made her life more miserable. But I want to say that ending relationship makes, yes, it does make life miserable. You constantly think about that person, but ultimately, time will heal all wounds. There's no escape. If you want to continue, hurt yourself. You can stay with that person, stay with the husband, and he will continue to cheat on others and continue to look down on the on his wife. I think the coworker is a really great man, right? Decided not to take on the offer because he is married. And this is a kind of a crazy idea, right? I feel like the author is honest, loyal, and something that she been looking for a long time. And there is a bit of an age difference because the author is 31 years old and the boss is 47 years old. So there is literally about 16 years of difference right there, right? But if there's not a big of an age difference, and she mentioned that, okay, I'm getting a divorce with the husband, would you like to be my official husband? Like, and they were like maybe 5 years apart. That could work out really, really well because in the story, I feel really bad for the lady because she never cheated once and her husband cheated four times already and will continue to take advantage of her. And it is very, very hard. So I would recommend like see like the boss go out there, download like Hinge, download some coffee meet bagel, explore the options, and find a new husband because her current husband is just some BS bullcrap, always making excuse, always cheating on people, and always just never a loyal person. And yeah, now I understand the context. I feel sympathy for her, the boss, trying to sleep with him because the backstory of it is She is so tired of being cheated on, and she just wants to find love, find comfort, find a safe place with a man that she want to spend time with. And her husband is not the answer. Leave in the comment section below what you guys think of the story, right? And you think like, is he justified to try to sleep with her coworker, and try to have some validation, or should she just leave her current husband and try to pursue a new relationship? Leave in the comment section below. If you want more of these stories, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Calvin, and I see you guys next one.